know just what you're thinking. Yeah, every little river running through your mind. You give and you take, girl, you come and you go, you leave me here.
Hey everybody, this is Hunter Hayes. Thanks for reading Nashville Hype. It's doing really well. I mean, you gotta understand, I mean, for me, growing up, you know, writing music in my bedroom, just kind of recording music on my own, just doing my own thing for so long, to be on a chart in any position is a dream come true. I mean, you know, when we found out that it was like in the 60s or something like that, and now it's they're in the 40s on some of the charts, and when we found out that it was just way back there in the 60s or 70s, wherever it was, I jumped for joy on the bus. I mean, it was a big moment, and just to be on it is really cool. And hopefully it goes fast. But regardless, I mean, I'm able to walk out on stage right now, and people actually have heard my songs and they're singing along, and it kind of can't get any better than that, you know. You know, staying after at CMA Fest and like you said, signing for, I think it was 2 hours actually. I didn't realize how long it was until I just thought about it. That's about right. I mean, that was like, it was kind of surreal. It was hard to believe that many people had, for one, heard the music. Number two, that they were just like, you know, they enjoyed the show. They were just, you know, great response. And it was, I don't know, it was cool for me to make that connection. It's like the circle kind of just gets completed, you know, from writing the music, recording it, spending months in the studio, spending, you know, weeks on the radio tour, kind of introducing it for the first time, and then being able to meet people, take pictures with people who have heard the song, who were singing along, who are, you know, excited about it. That was a really cool sort of, you know, tie-up, a really cool little completion of the dream, if you will. We start opening for Taylor on her tour this summer, later in the summer. It starts on July 28th in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it goes for 10 dates in the Midwest region, which, here's a really cool thing, and I tell this story quite a bit because it's kind of, it's cool. I got to open up a tour for LeAnn Rimes about a year ago, and the first date that we did was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And we did this cool little theater just outside of town, and, you know, you know, Rick, my road manager, and I would joke around a lot. And we're like, we pointed the venue, the big like arena downtown, and we're like, oh yeah, someday we'll do that, you know, totally kidding. And it'll be almost a year that we'll start the Taylor Swift tour in Grand Rapids at the arena. So it's kind of like wow, that just happened, you know. But yeah, we've got 10 dates with her. I've already seen the show. It's stunning. It's amazing. Her crowds, her fans are obviously awesome. They love music in general. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. I'm anxious to get out there and do it. You know, I fell in love with music. I mean, probably from the day I was born. I mean, I can't remember waking up and saying music. You know, it was kind of just from the time I was a kid. It's all I wanted to do. And you know, I started learning kind of an instrument at a time just because I wanted to. And when I started writing music, which is around, you know, 6 or 7. It wasn't really writing, it was just making up my own stuff. I wanted to sing my own songs, you know. I think I started I was interested in the studio gear, and I had some instruments that I had learned, and I had more instruments in the backyard in a band trailer, you know. And I just kind of started, you know, piecing 2 and 2 together and saying, you know, the only way anybody's going to hear the music that I'm writing is to actually start recording it myself. And so this process of me playing everything and sort of co-producing the record stemmed from when I started writing. It was kind of the necessity. That was the only way anybody was going to hear this music, and it's kind of funny because, you know, we literally worked from those demos. That's how we started the record, is from the demos that I created sort of by myself, and we kind of worked forwards from there, and with the same concept, simply because that's how I've done my demos and recordings ever since. It's just on my own, you know, on my own time, and it's a blast because I get to write in the morning, come home, and I'm sitting in a little mini studio in my house that, you know, barely qualifies for a studio, but it works. And I'm, you know, I get to do that process, and the fact that we were even able to try it on the record was really cool. And we ended up spending 5 or 6 months on it, and we got like 14 tracks. And speaking from, you know, the after, you know, looking back, it's like I wouldn't have done it any other way. It was a blast. thank you for all the support. Thanks for coming to Facebook. Thanks for coming to Twitter. It is me there. That's why it takes a while to get back to you guys. But thanks so much for the support. And I cannot wait to meet every single one of you guys at a show.
I can't help you. Love makes me. Love makes me. Don't blame me, baby. Some kind of fiction or the sweetest addiction. It's not my fault.